Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue and conclude King's Quest VI. Heir today, gone tomorrow. Alright, so let's fire this up and we are at the Isle of the Crown because we just saved the parents. Alrighty, I think we are let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight to the castle. We are at the end game. And I believe that, let's just check our points here. 191, I think that's where we're supposed to be. As far as points, if we want to keep track of our completionism. Okay, we got to stop that wedding. We don't need to bother talking to the guards. They've already said their piece. We've already said our piece, so we're just going to casually meander past them. Nothing to see here, guys. Alrighty, so we have a nice blank castle wall, and we are going to prepare and cast our last spell. Okay, I think everything is in the teacup that we have, so let's get her done.
Alexander dips the large black feather into the teacup and stirs the contents gently.
Whoa, look at that! It's turning white.
To his amazement, the jet black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup. The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency. Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather.
Alrighty, so now I think we just use the teacup on the castle wall, right?
Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank castle wall. Ah, a doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed.
Yeah, I love this narrator. Alright, so then we cast the spell. Yeah, where's the spell book? Spell book. Okay, magic paint spell. Okay, here we go. No looking back.
With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door. Magic paint, black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw, according to this spoken law.
Whoa.
The spell worked. The door has magically solidified.
So wait, why did Bill Ratner narrate that instead of Alexander
Eager
casting
to be
it?
inside the castle at last, Alexander
Was that a
opens the
mistake?
enchanted door
Or
and steps inside.
oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
The magic paint door fades back into the wall. So much for an easy exit.
Alright, we need to find Jalo, I believe. Yeah, we gotta go this way. And his room, I believe, is right here.
Alexander decides to find out what's on the other side of that door.
Hey, good guess.
Prince Alexander, I can't believe it. How did you get into the castle?
Well, actually, it's a little hard to explain.
Not really. I made a magic
bet.
door.
You run a terrible risk of being here, though. The castle is crawling with guard dogs, especially today. The Wazir will have your hide if he finds you.
I know that, Jalo. But Cosima is being married today. What greater risk is there than that?
Of course you're right. Young love. I forgot what heartburn it is. But what are you supposed to
I
do
love Jalo.
about it?
I've got to try to see her. Maybe even stop the wedding.
Is that all? And here I thought you would try something dangerous. Oh.
Don't worry about me, friend. Just tell me, where is Cosima?
As far as I know, she's still in her bedroom upstairs. You'd never make it up there, though. The guard dogs are everywhere, and they're very loyal to the crown. Unfortunately, right now the crown means El Hazred. If we had proof of something truly afoul, the guard dogs might listen. As it is, they're your enemies, not his.
I understand. I've had no lack of enemies since I got here. In fact, you'd almost think I wasn't welcome.
And they say princes have no sense of humor. Well, I can see there's no putting you off. For Cosima's sake, I wish you luck. I'll be here if there's anything you need.
Thanks, Jalo.
Alrighty. Gotta give Jalo the replica of the lamp.
I've been thinking of what you said about swapping a replica for the genie's lamp. I got this lamp from the old lamp seller in town. Do you think it will pass?
Why, yes! It's an exact replica. That's amazing. How did you guess?
I suppose it was intuition.
Yeah.
I'll have to wait for the right
Breaking
moment,
the,
mind you.
well,
But
not
I
really the
should
fourth
be able
wall.
to get close enough to swap this for the real thing, and none shall be the wiser. Now you shall see Jalo's skill.
I'm sure your hands are mightier than my sword, my clever friend.
Go ahead and do as you've planned, and let me worry about swapping the lamp. If I accomplish the trickery, I'll manage to get the lamp to you somehow. You never fear.
I have faith, Jalo. You are a true friend.
Oh, shucks. I'd do anything for the princess.
Okay, let's save real quick. Oh, Jalo's room. I don't think there's anything else here to do.
Jalo's bedroom is spacious, neat, and lush with dramatic colors. Like its resident, there's a melancholy sheen to its brightness. A plain trunk provides minimal storage for the bedroom.
Okay. Yeah, let's get a move on. Yeah, there is nothing here for us. So now we need to get over this way. And I believe it's the... Hold on, which one is it?
Psst. Anyone in there?
The dungeon cell is empty.
No, I think it's this one.
Anyone in there?
The dungeon cell is empty. There is no reply. Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside.
I think it's this one. Yeah.
Mother? Mother, where are you?
Hello, little boy. I have something from your mother.
What's the matter, little boy?
I'm lost. I can't find my mother. I don't know why she would just leave me here. I've been alone ever so long.
You must be the son of the spirit I met in the realm of the dead. She gave me this handkerchief and asked me to tell you that she's waiting for you there.
It's Mama's. It even smells like her. I can feel her now. I know where to go.
Wait. Before you go, is there anything you can tell me about the castle?
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel is a door. Nobody except me knows it's there anymore.
Hi, that's convenient. Hi, you're welcome, and thank you.
Farewell.
Goodbye. Okay, so now let's find that secret passage, eh? Hey, look, it's a suit of armor. That must be it.
Alexander examines the suit of armor, but sees nothing special. Alexander, in the corner is... Alexander examined... remembering what the little boy ghost
There we
said,
go.
Alexander experiments with the suit of armor. He pushes down, then pulls up on the knight's right arm. A secret passage.
Fantastico.
Alexander hears the sound of voices coming from nearby.
Alright, we are definitely saving our game now. Okay, secret passage. Alright, let's look in that hole in the wall. What's going on over there, guys?
Alexander peers through the chink in the wall.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. They say lately she's been pounding on her door and begging to be let out. Ain't none of my business, sir, but news like that is upsetting the other dogs. Ain't no guard in the castle who would willingly keep the princess anywhere she don't want to be.
Hasred claims that a foreign intruder is here to assassinate her. That's why she's got to be kept under lock and key, right up until the wedding.
Call me an old dog that can't learn new tricks, but I say the princess should be the one given the orders.
Alhazred has been in charge for months, what with the king's death and Casima's mourning. Tonight, the wedding will seal it, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like him or not, he's our liege. Need I remind you of your oath to the crown?
Aye, we've an oath. For the sake of the princess, we'll not be forgetting it. He'd just better treat her well.
Speaking of the Wazir, what do you reckon he's keeping in that magical room of his?
It's not a magic room. It's just the door he's enchanted somehow. I say he's still got the royal treasury in there, along with whatever else he's so eager to protect. Not even the court treasurer is allowed in there anymore.
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking of that door. Black magic is what I say. I heard him say, Ali, but then Bay came up and started yapping at me.
Enough! It is not our place to question the practices of our liege, no matter how strange. The wedding will be starting soon. Report to the throne room when you hear the music start.
Oh, that's interesting that this comes back up. Because this gives you an important clue. What the Wazir said to the door. So, anyway. I wonder if they... Oh, whoops. Oh, I want to come up here. I wonder if they did that on purpose. To like, oh hey, you were supposed to be paying attention when the guard dogs were saying that. Oh, stairs.
Phew, that was a climb.
Alright, hey, look.
Alexander hears the faint sound of a woman crying nearby.
Oh, now how could that be?
Alexander peers through the chinks in the wall, trying to locate the source of the crying sounds. Alexander's palms begin to sweat, and his heart to race. It's Casima. He's found her.
Well, would you look at that?
Psst. Princess Casima.
What? Who's there?
It is I, Alexander. I'm here behind this wall.
My, how suave that sounds.
Yeah, not creepy at all.
Alexander?
Hey,
It
how
really
are
is
ya?
you. Oh, I knew you were close by, but how did you get inside the castle walls?
Magic.
It's a long story and not important now. You did get my ring.
Oh, yes. It has brought me such comfort, Alexander, to know you were close by and had not forgotten. But you shouldn't be here. You're only endangering yourself.
I don't care about the danger. I would brave anything to learn.
What is it?
Alhazred, do you want to wed him, Casima?
Oh, please believe me when I say that I never agreed to marry that man. Even when my father trusted Abdul absolutely. I never liked him. But with mother and father gone, I'm afraid there's no stopping him.
If you do not wish to marry him, Casima, you shall not. I promise you. Only come with me now, and we shall escape.
How? I cannot fit through this wall. Besides, do you think I could leave my kingdom, my people, in Abdul's hands?
But Abdul would tear the castle apart if I were to disappear from my room. You shall have to do what you can to delay his plans from your end.
I can't just leave you here.
Alexander, do not despair for me. I have been safe in this room for nearly 6 months now. Abdul can be in no hurry, whatever he plans. After all, I'm to be his bride, am I not? I have been planning too, you see. I believe I can escape. If I can only get a chance to lay my hands on a weapon, there might be an opportunity in the hustle of the wedding.
But
Shh, just a moment more, then you must go. Let us not waste time with words. Please, let me just look at you, dear Alexander.
Oh, there's the romance.
Alexander looks with longing at the fair Cassima. She's even more beautiful than he remembered.
Well, let's give you this little dagger here.
here, take this dagger. It's not much, but it might come in handy.
Why, it's perfect. This is just the sort of thing I've been looking for. Thank you, Alexander. I'll keep it close and use it if I must.
Why don't we just stare at each other for a couple minutes longer?
Oh no! Someone's coming!
The lock on Cassima's door rattles abruptly.
Alexander, hurry! Step away before they see you!
And hear us
And a
talking.
woman's brief cry from the other side of the wall. Then, silence.
What happens if we look through it again?
Alexander looked. Cassima is gone. Where could they have taken her? How could he have let them take her?
Okay, so
Fine rescuer I'm turning out to be.
okay, let's get a move on, Alexander. Come on. Let's continue our journey through the secret passage of the castle.
Alexander hears the sound of scratching coming from the other side of the wall.
Scratching? What could that be? Alright, let's take a gander.
Alexander looks through the chink in the wall.
You are so close to the hole in the wall. How? I guess it's not as, obvious.
Dear Shadrach, salutations from the Society of the Black Cloak, etc., etc. My long preparations are about to come to fruition.
Oh, I gotta click.
In a matter of minutes, I will wed the lovely Cassima.
Minutes? What?
Once I've established my power and my crown, I can stage another accident.
He's got a head of a rhino behind him. Where did he get a rhino head from?
The princess has proven infuriatingly stubborn, as you know. She's becoming quite a dangerous little thorn in my side.
Yeah, I think if you were to force her to marry you, she would have murdered you in your sleep. Let's just be honest, right? And it would have been an accident.
In a way, it is a shame I have to kill her. She is lovely and would be amusing to keep around, but I can't risk her talking treason to one of the guards. So far, I've managed to keep her locked away, but I can't continue that forever. Well, on to it now. I'd send her to you, but as you know, I had no luck in doing so with Mordak. I close in triumph. King Abdul al-Hazred.
Well, well, well.
I think it's about time to see if Shamir has taken care of the wench as I asked. It's almost time for the wedding.
You just think that you've thought of everything in your little plan, haven't you?
The wazir's words fill Alexander with blazing anger and fear for Cassima's life.
That blackguard! That murderous swine! He'll not have his way if I have anything to say about it.
Oh my goodness. That's right. Let's see, where is it? I think it's that little thing down
There's
there.
a vague outline of what appears to be a door on the wall.
Yeah, that's what we need to open. Ah! Clicky, clicky.
Alexander sees lots of black cloaks.
Oh, hey, I'm in a wardrobe. Okay, we need to, I believe, look what's
There's
on
a box of ebony on the table.
let's look at it.
Alexander opens the ebony box and looks inside. Inside the ebony box is a piece of paper with the word Zebu printed on it.
There's the second half. So, very important that.
Some old ivory dice have been left in the box.
Okay, I think that's all we need from there. And
A
then,
storage trunk sits at the foot of the bed. The trunk bears a large brass lock. The trunk is locked.
oh, okay, so we have to get into our inventory. Alright, so that skeleton key that we picked up in the underworld is going to come in handy right about
Alexander
now.
inserts the skeleton key in the trunk's lock and turns it. He hears a click. Alexander opens the trunk. It looks like the owner of this trunk is quite the correspondent. The stack of letters appears to be ordered by date because the top one is dated only a month ago.
Well, let's grab it.
Alexander picks up the most recent letter and examines it. The letter is addressed to Abdul al-Hazred from the wizard Shadrach. It reads, "Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of great Mordak's death, though he was a bit of a ninny at chess. It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. I must congratulate you on your handling of the king and queen. Isolating the islands so that no protest could develop was another brilliant stroke. It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way. Do as I recommended with the girl, and you shall have your crown."
That fiend.
So this was all about Abdul al-Hazred just getting his own little kingdom.
Alexander crawls back through the wardrobe
And what
to
better
reach
place
the
to do it,
secret
right? At
message.
the end of the world, on a very isolated set of islands. It really was the perfect setup. Except that Cassima had invited Alexander, and Alexander being in love, and King Graham's son, and having that adventurer's knack, that adventurer's blood. That was the wrench in the cogs that... Oh, come on, how do we get down here? Come on, stairs! There we go. Anyway, yep, that was the wrench in the cogs, or, as in this game, the brick in the cogs. Yeah, it's a dumb joke. But that foiled the plans. Okay, we need to go this way. Alright, and I believe it's this
The castle
door.
basement is cool after the heat of the day. The arched domed ceilings add to the sense of spaciousness in the wide corridors. On the east wall are 3 dungeon doors. This is the west basement hallway. There's a strange door on the west wall. There doesn't appear to be any handle or keyhole on the door.
Yep, that's it.
Since the door on the west wall has no visible knob or handle, Alexander decides to try to open it with his voice. He composes his words carefully.
Open sesame! No, that's not it. It is, of course, the first word that we heard from the guard dogs. Ali. And the last half is what we saw on the paper, of course. Ale Zebu, whatever that means.
Listen, door. I would have you open. Ali Zebu.
It worked.
What do you know? Hey.
Decorative shields and spears made of gold hang on the treasure room walls. Graceful urns adorn the cool treasure room.
Hey, what is that, a
A
bugle?
gracefully curled trumpet hangs on the wall.
I don't think we can pick that up, can we?
Alas, the trumpet won't bring these walls tumbling down, and thus is of little use to Alexander.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Alexander is standing in the Castle of the Crown's treasure room. The soft-toned room seems very secure. Along the walls are trunks and caskets, probably full of the kingdom's treasure. In the middle of the room is a low table.
Not
A small
suspicious at
table
all.
graces the middle of the room. The table is covered by a velvet drapery.
Well, it's
The
just...
initials AA are embroidered on the drapery.
AA. That must stand for Abdul al-Hazred.
He has his initials embroidered on the thing that's covering... Talk about incriminating evidence.
Alexander
Or is
pulls
it,
the
yeah,
drapery aside,
self-incrimination.
curious as to what might lie underneath.
Oh, I wonder. Just yank it off. There you go. Oh my goodness, look at all the things.
On the table is a coat of arms with the head of a beast on the crest.
Beast said that his coat of arms was stolen by the Druids. This must be it.
And the
On the table is
fleece.
a fleece made of gold.
That fleece must belong to the Winged Ones, and they thought the Isle of Wonder had taken it.
On the table is a strange-looking stone that's giving off an odd, high-pitched noise.
The singing stone.
That must be the Isle of Wonder's singing stone. Didn't the queens think that the beast had stolen it?
On the table is a miniature oak tree. It looks very old.
That must be the sacred miniature oak that the Druids thought the Winged Ones stole.
As Alexander looks at the objects on the table, he realizes the depth of the Wazir's cunning. It must have been the Wazir or an accomplice who stole that one thing most precious to each island, and then leaked rumors that one of the other islands was responsible.
What
Yep.
did the Wazir have to gain by causing the islands to hate one another?
Oh, really? It wasn't obvious? Only it would be easier for him to take the crown that way and create ill content. So now we know, and I believe that you have to look at all 4 treasures for that last little realization to pop up, like what the narrator states, I think. Anyway, I believe that let's save our game. Treasury. Okay. All right. Now we have to...
Alexander hears the sound of music coming from the east. It sounds somewhat classical, but... oh no, it's wedding music.
Uh-oh. All right, we gotta hurry.
Alexander hears the...
We gotta skip these messages because... Come on, hurry. Now, if you're not fast enough, there is a guard right here that will catch you and throw you in the slammer.
Alexander looks cautiously around the grand hall.
And then Jalo has to free
Guard
you,
dogs to be seen.
giving you a second chance, essentially. And,
Wedding music is coming from behind those 2 large
and then that's it.
doors.
You get second chance. If you get caught again, you're hosed. At least I think that's how it is. Hey guys, what's going on? Oh, it's Saladin. Hello, sir.
Prince Alexander, here, the Wazir will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding. Since you are of noble birth, I will give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here before killing you. I warn you, it had better be good.
Well, I better not waste these 5 seconds then, huh? Let's see.
Using that on the door.
No!
Wait. If you love your princess, you'll hear me out.
Show it to
The
Saladin,
Wazir
not the
is
door.
not what he appears to be. Casima is in terrible danger. I have proof that this is so. For your princess's sake, you must believe me.
Let me see that.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with rage.
Ooh.
This is treason. I'll have his throat. But how do I know this letter is not a forgery?
Good
You could
question.
have written this yourself.
Very clever.
I did
Very
not.
smart.
Have you no doubts of your own about our Hazred? Don't you see? All he wants is the crown. Cassima is being coerced. We must stop the wedding.
It is true. I have had my suspicions about the Wazir, especially when King Califim and Queen Alaria died. But I have seen Cassima with him several times. She appears to be quite happy, even enthusiastic. I don't believe she could love him if he truly were so wicked.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that snake.
A jilted lover would not believe it. But come, see for yourself.
It's no wonder why Saladin is the captain of guards. Very smart.
Into the throne room, where a ceremony seems to be in progress. Alexander feels his blood run cold at the sight.
Hey.
But...
Oops.
Cassima, what are you saying?
Do you still claim that the princess is being forced? Perhaps it's you that's the danger, as the Wazir has said.
Let's talk to her.
Cassima, stop!
Snap out of it, girl.
Prince Alexander here? This is an outrage! How dare you allow this traitor to get past you, Saladin? You stupid mutt! Can't you even keep the castle free of assassins during your own princess's wedding? Kill him! Kill him now!
Lord Alhazred, with all due respect, you are not quite king yet. And this is a wedding ceremony, not an execution.
What? How dare you contradict me, you flea-bitten mongrel! I gave a direct order. Obey me, or feel my wrath.
Milady, I apologize for my behavior, but I am yours to command in all things. I wanted merely to hear your own wishes from your own lips. Tell me what it is that you wish me to do with this young man, and I will obey.
Why, Captain,
Oh,
you heard
dear.
my dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious young man's death, then I want nothing more than to see him get his wish. Obey thy liege now and always.
That tricky little genie.
As you wish, princess.
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword, a shout is heard from the direction of the Grand Hall.
Hold! In the name of the true king!
Oh, snap.
King Califim and Queen Alaria burst into the throne room, looking alive and well, and full of wrath. Behind them, a line of supporters look prepared to battle, if necessary, for their beloved royal couple.
Yeah, what now, Hazred?
Cassima, darling, are you all right? Has he hurt you?
Hands off of her, you murderous goat!
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it, Mother.
But, Califim, that's not Cassima. I'd know my daughter anywhere.
What have you done with our daughter, you devil?
The lovely image of Cassima suddenly bursts into smoke and is replaced by the Wazir's genie.
Surprise! Not.
Why, you conniving serpent!
Get him, guards! Saladin, your sword!
Drat it all! You may have ruined my plans, but you won't get me, or your precious Cassima. Get them, Shamir! I command you!
He's getting away! Stop him!
Yes, sire, as soon as I deal with this genie.
Nope. We're going.
Shamir, the Wazir's genie, begins to throw balls of dazzling light at the guard dogs.
Hurry, Alexander. Yeah, if we stick around there and just kind of watch the show, those dazzling balls of light are death balls, and they kill us, so we're not sticking around to see that. Come on, get up those stairs. It's like this is the real boss fight, is the stairs, right? Well, hello.
Be careful, Al-Hazred has a sword.
Oh,
Shut up,
really?
witch! Shamir Shamazel! Get in here!
Here I am, Master.
It's about time, you bumbling fool! How could you let him follow me?
Well, there were the guard dogs, Master, and then...
Never mind! Just Kill him! Kill him now!
As you wish, master. Razzle, dazzle, snap and snazzle.
But wait.
Alexander, I did it. I swapped the lamps. Here, quick, take it.
Bless you, Jalo. I knew you could do it. Now get clear, friend.
No argument there, my lord. Good luck.
Alright. Alright, Shamir. Into the bottle you go.
Shamir Shamazel, hold your spells. I am your master now. I order you to go back into your lamp.
How did you get my lamp? You thief! You've ruined me!
Yep.
My lamp! Oh, thank Valhalla! I hated working for that loathsome creature. I already feel his nastiness leaving me. How I've longed for a master like you. I've got a new master. I've got a new master.
I don't know, between Shamir and Jalo, those are the two best characters of this
So you are a thief as well, Alexander.
of this game.
Stealing the lamp was very clever, I'll grant you that. But I am the master thief. Face my sword if you dare. The man left standing shall have the lamp.
Okay.
So shall it be, Al-Hazred. I don't need the genie to deal with a coward like you.
I'll just take this oversized sword.
Operation. Alexander fixes upon the only weapon in sight.
I believe if, oh man.
Zounds! This sword must weigh a ton.
I forgot about that little part of the scene.
Then you shall only
That's
fail
hilarious.
sooner, my prince.
Alright, let's fight.
So, the mouse would bite?
This mouse shall bite, as you shall soon see. Or should I say, soon feel?
Oh, clever words. So I think if you don't give Cosima the...
You can barely lift that sword, my prince. Better to lay it down now. I promise to dispatch you with little pain.
A tempting offer. But I think I'll wait and see what this sword can do.
Look at how Alexander's like. Look at his pose. He is really trying to maintain. Anyway, I think that if you keep the dagger and don't give it to Cosima, you actually end up I think Alexander ends up stabbing Al-Hazred and killing him. Those are some fancy moves. This is a fantastic scene. Like this just once again, this is like 1992. Yeah.
Tremble under the effort of wielding the huge sword. His muscles are nearing exhaustion.
Yeah, this is a fantastic scene for a
And so it
game
ends.
rendered originally on floppy.
Not if I can help it, you murderer.
Cosima
Oh,
thrusts
right in the
small
shoulder.
dagger into
Ow.
Al-Hazred's shoulder with all her might.
Ah!
Yeah.
You dare raise a finger to me? You will regret that, princess.
You've got a knife in your
Alexander
shoulder,
sees
bro.
no use for that item there.
He just pummel strikes him in the head. Well, hello. Don't mind him.
Cosima, are you all right?
I'm fine, Alexander. I was just so afraid for you.
There's no need to fear anymore, princess.
Yes, I know. How can I ever repay you? For myself, for my kingdom.
It was not in me to let harm come to you. Can you find it in you, princess, to give me more than your gratitude?
Alexander, what are you saying?
I love you, Cosima. Would you ever consider... Do you think you could... marry me?
Could you ever have doubted it, my prince?
Playing coy there for a minute. I think there's another one of those scenes where they actually filmed live with live actors to like render it in the game.
Oh, guards!
Hello, guards.
Princess Cosima, are you well?
I'm quite well, thank you. Please take Abdul and put him in the dungeon. See to it that he gets a doctor.
Yes, Majesty.
Well, Abdul, your little plot didn't work out. So sorry. One week later.
Cassima and Alexander ask Captain Saladin to perform their wedding ceremony. Saladin is honored to do so.
Oh, and it's a happy ending for everybody.
On this historical day of great joy in the land of the Green Isles, we witness the union of Cassima, beloved princess of this realm, and Alexander, Prince of Daventry. Do you, Prince Alexander of Daventry, take Princess Cassima to be your wife, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Princess Cassima of the land of the Green Isles, take Prince Alexander to be your husband, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a ring?
I have Alexander's royal insignia ring.
Very good. Please place the ring on Cassima's finger.
Probably
Who
wouldn't
gives
fit,
this
just
bride
saying.
to be wed?
Her mother and I willingly give our daughter's hand in wedlock.
Who will speak for the groom?
I will. Alexander's mother and I recognize his marriage to Princess Cassima with glad hearts, and sanction this union.
Then, Alexander and Cassima, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Oh, and everyone's happy at the wedding.
Congratulations, my children. I have an important question for you both. Please hear me.
Yes, sire?
Alexander, I welcome you into our family with open arms. I place trust in Alhazred because I so badly wanted a son and a husband for my beloved daughter. I was wrong. But you are true and good, Alexander. You have proven yourself to all my people.
Thank you, sire.
Olaria and I have been through much. Even though we have returned to our kingdom, I do not think we are able to reign again. Will you two consider the crown? I know as king and queen, you can heal this small kingdom from all the damage that Alhazred has inflicted upon it.
Oh, Father.
Why, I'm honored. What do you think, Cassima?
I love my homeland, Alexander. I would be happy to stay and serve it all my days.
Father, I believe I'm needed here. Would you be very disappointed if...
Son, you must follow your destiny. I do believe the land of the Green Isles needs you. You'll be a magnificent king, though dearly missed in Daventry.
Then, I accept.
Oh, my boy, what a man you've become. And how I will miss you.
What's up with Valenice's
Don't worry,
mouth?
Mother. With Shamir's powers, we'll be able to visit often. I'm not about to forget my family.
Congratulations, Alexander. I'm so proud of you.
Hey, it's
Thank you.
Rosella.
Dear sister.
Oh, Alexander, I'm so glad. Between the return of my beloved parents and our new reign, you've made me so happy.
I'm glad I could make up for some of your suffering, my beautiful wife.
Congratulations, King Alexander. When we return home to Daventry, your crew will be glad to hear that their battle at sea was worthwhile in bringing forth a new monarch.
We were so worried when your men arrived home without you, son. I'm so thankful that you are safe and happy.
And I am as grateful that my crew did not pay for my driven heart.
I love
You
that.
have only brought us all good fortune, sire. With Shamir saved and his power used for good, reuniting the islands will be far easier. He has already repaired the ferry. Your road will be easier now that the islands are no longer feuding. Already the wounds are starting to heal.
Yes, my love. Discovering the island's stolen treasures has done more to bring peace to this land than anything else. It is now clear that Alhazred had Shamir steal each of the island's most valued treasures, then blame the thefts on others to cause the islands to hate each other.
Now let us celebrate our good fortune. The evil that has plagued this land is done, and a new reign begins. Long live King Alexander and Queen Cassima.
Long live King Alexander!
Hooray!
Long live Queen Cassima!
Hooray!
Long live the land of the Green Isles!
All the non-professional voice actors. I love how Queen Valenice is in her full like royal get-up and crown, and King Graham is in his adventurer's get-up with his classic feather hat. Oh, such a joyful ending. All the people from all the rulers from the Isles are here, and Jolo's dancing, Shamir is throwing confetti, and hooray! And thank you for playing. Thank you for making a fantastic game. So now that Alexander has married Cassima, Rosella is the last and only heir to the crown now. So our next adventure will be King's Quest VII, the Princeless. Is it the Princeless Bride? I think. Play on the Princess Bride. So anyway, this game, I'm not sure if it's my absolute favorite, but it's up there in the King's Quest series. So until our next adventure, let's see. I think we're just gonna see the credits roll here, and I can't remember if it shows you the voice actors in the ending credits. But the voice actors, they really, really made this game. It was a they made it from something that was a good game into a great game. I mean, I've already, I think in just about every episode I've raved about. Well, maybe not raved, but I have mentioned how. Oh, there we go. Voice talent. Cheryl. Oh yeah, Cheryl Bernstein, Townsend Coleman, Ron Feinberg, David Fenoy. Look at all that. Don Messick. Yeah. David Prince, Bell Ratner, Neil Ross, just so many legendary voice actors of their time, and some that still, like I mentioned, still some of the voice actors. I can't remember which ones um, that did more recent games, like I think Mass Effect. I mentioned World of Warcraft, um, and some TV series like Bill Ratner. He's voiced some TV series or narrated them. Um, ah, John however you say that, for the guidebook design, Mark Impey. Yeah, the guidebook, very important. uh, Opening cartoon by Kronos. Yep, there it is. Stanley Louis and Albert Company. And I think they've continued. They go by a different name now, but I think the Kronos studio um, has continued to do like cinematics, scenes, graphic design for games, I think, but they've done a lot. Um, the configuration team and customer service. One guy is customer service. And special thanks, Mark Siebert, Girl in the Tower. That's right, the love song theme for Alexander and Cassima, as I've heard it called. Lots of developers. Yay! We got all the points. Hooray! And then it encourages you to go back to the point and instead just head for the castle. It's kind of cool how it encourages you to see a different ending of the game. But anyway, until our next adventure in King's Quest VII, so long for now.